Thank you for sharing this time with us and sparing this time especially for us.
My pleasure.
This entire series is about bridging the skill gap. It's an age-old discussion for decades that's been going on in the industry, that there's always a gap between the industry and the academia. And you are the middle aspect connecting both sides of the bridges, right? So I think we have the right person. You've been in the industry, you know the in and outs. For this series, I don't think I could get a better person than you.
Thank you very much.
Right?
Thank you.
So great. Now you've been in the industry for a good amount of time. Now, before we get into the the bone of contention of the skill gap, we'd just like to understand a little more about you, right? So can you share with us about your educational journey and how it has influenced your career trajectory till now, leading to your current role of the head of training and placement at AIT?
Great. Actually, my town is very near to Pune city. Okay. So I basically come from the rural background.
Right.
And one good advantage of the rural background is that gives me adaptability, strength, courage to fight with the situations.
Very true.
So I started my career after my graduation in industry. I was there for 5-6 long years. I was with Electronica Machine Tools, which was in Pune at that time. Now, after working for some years in industry, my parents were teachers, so the teaching was in my blood.
Correct.
So after 5-6 years, I thought that I should go to teaching and have an experience of teaching the students. So I switched my career from there, from industry to academia. So I started doing teaching in a polytechnic, Bharati Vidyapit Polytechnic.
Okay.
That was really a real experience. The age group of say 17 to 20 and teaching them electronic devices and semiconductors, materials. It was a great experience for me. Doing small projects with them.
True. And after having worked in that industry?
Yeah. After having worked that industry, then I could see why industry is saying there is a skill gap.
Right.
And so that experienced me definitely I should work more with the students, and then switch my career from Polytechnic College to a degree college, engineering college. So I worked there as a professor for 4-5 long years. Now during that time, exactly what happened, I had seen industry, I was going through the academia experiences. So what I felt at that point of time is, now I know both the sides of the table. So now there is a time to change the profession so that I could see both the sides of the table. And fortunately, during that 2004-05, there was a large void in engineering colleges for the post of training and placement officer. Means you will wonder, way back in 1992-93, College of Engineering Pune, COEP, there was Professor Mandke, who was a very old professor. And he started this, the exclusive post. And he realized and he pushed all academia, university people that there should be a good amount of a space required for training and placement officer.
Right.
And he started doing that. And it was very tough situation. Placing the students was the challenge, and then I realized this is the career where I can put my everything. I mean, you can say my second or third inning there.
Right.
So from 2004-05, then I switched my career from academia to training and placement, and that was the time when I started doing the work in the field of training and placement, and that was really a challenging time. Means industry had just started doing the campus recruitment heavily.
Right.
There were few colleges in Pune like COEP, VIT, where campus recruitment was going at a moderate rate.
Right.
But I was in a new college, and just see the situation. Y2K phase was over in 2000.
Right.
Industry were struggling. We all were struggling. Students were struggling.
True.
There was a whole churning in India. IT sector, manufacturing sector, it's kind of a turbulence.
Right.
And at that point of time, I switched into this particular career of training and
So
placement.
a very apt time for you to come into the industry.
Correct. Very apt time. And I would say tapping industry was a challenge.
Right.
Molding students was a challenge. Training student was a challenge. Identifying gaps, like you mentioned in the subject, was a challenge. Means we used to go with a two-wheeler to a industry or different MIDC and waiting for long 3-4 hours outside HR cabin and waiting for them to just say hello to us. So it's a kind of what you say, the early phase of Amitabh Bachchan in 70s. So to what you say, to accept everything and doing, but that was a fun. Challenges are the charm of life, and that's how we started our career.
Interesting. So, like you mentioned, you wanted to see both sides of the table, and then you came in at the right time of the industry. So, any specific challenge that stood out amongst all those other challenges which you can share about?
Like I mentioned, the main challenge was the caliber of the student, realizing the caliber of the student, and the caliber of your institute, at the same time tapping the industry. All were the challenges. Means the college where I was working, the college name was Rajarshi Shahu College of Engineering, RSCOE. That was a new college at that time. And at that time, we had an intake of around say 200 to 40 students. Everything was new. So the first challenge which I encountered is to prepare the students. And to prepare the students for a specific industry. For example, say Infosys is visiting the campus. During those days, TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Capgemini, it's like these companies were like a god for the students. That area was completely dominated by IT services industries. Now to prepare the student for a company which I have never experienced, student have never experienced, even realizing the rounds of campus recruitment was a challenge. So I personally taught them quantitative reasoning, logical reasoning, verbal reasoning, time management, and everything. That was a fun. We identified good trainers. So that was a major challenge in terms of challenges, molding the students and putting them in a good way in front of a correct industry. So that was a major challenge. Plus, the colleges were less. But the industries which were doing campus recruitment were also less. So they were also very selective. So first to convince the industry was a big challenge at that time. Yes, you should come and visit our campus, see our students. So both means on this side also preparing the student was a challenge, and tapping industry, convincing them. So that's why actually I always say convincing is the biggest skill on the earth.
Interesting. Now, with your extensive experience spanning in the industry, teaching, training, placement, now how do you integrate these diverse skill sets to enhance your training and placement activities in the Army Institute here?
So what happened, taking your question ahead, what happened now when I was working with the small colleges for 2, 3, 4 years, I realized that now the time has come where I should move ahead and go to the top tier colleges. Fortunately, I got the opportunity to work with the Army Institute of Technology. Now, in all training and placement officers community in India, you would realize that there are two aspects of a campus placement. One aspect for a average college or a tier 2 or tier 3 colleges is a quantity of placement. But the biggest challenge is for top colleges to create a differentiator is what is the quality of your placement. That means if you are placing 80% students, that is fine with tier 2 college. But when you come to top colleges, there are 3-4 different parameters comes into the picture. Number one, which kind of a top industries visit your campus? What is the average salary they are paying? What is the median salary? How many percentage of students are getting placed above 8 lakhs? Because what happened in 2004-5, 3.5, 4 was a very good package. But you know how the days are changing. Nowadays, in India, in top colleges like AIT, our average salary has gone up to 12, 13, 14 lakhs. Average salary of a batch. This is same with other top colleges also. So, the biggest challenge you can say, or the main the task in front of me was not to attract Infosys, Wipro, Capgemini and all, but to attract top qualities company, niche companies, product IT, consulting, e-commerce, fintech, and tapping those industries, approaching them, going to them, and bringing them to the college like AIT.
Right.
This was like it was really a good challenge for all of us.
Sure.
And we not only did that, we did that very successfully. And proudly I can say that now more than 80 industries are visiting our campus. Out of that, around 70 to 80% industries are top industries. They are not only services IT. Definitely there are some good industries from services sector also.
Okay.
But we have a very good domains of industries visiting the campus. And that's why my experience is that challenges are on both sides.
Right.
Let us not say or differentiate between that. But the biggest challenge is to attract top industries. So for the top quality students, as a TPO, I should be able to attract top industry. And
Correct.
then and then only student community will be happy. And your quality of placement
That-
decides the future of your college. We always talk about n number of factors in education sector, that the what is the ranking of the college, NAC grade, NBA
Right.
grade, NIRF, but ground reality is for engineering college today in India, the biggest USP is and should be how are your campus placements.
Right.
Then only good students will be attracted to the college, and it's like a circle.
Circle,
Good students come, automatically
Good
I will have
companies.
the wish and enthusiasm to attract more good companies. Good placements will happen, that will attract good students. And then in between, that is the biggest link. The academia plays a big role.
Correct.
Your faculty, your labs, your teaching learning methods, your atmosphere on the campus, infrastructure, everything.
Correct. Very, very correctly said. I think a very insightful piece, like the whole circle of life
Yeah.
is all interrelated
Yes.
in between.